Hi, welcome to Sugar Free. This is the Daily Tarot for Wednesday the 9th of December 2020. Hope you're well wherever you are. This is a major arcana reading. Okay. Right. We have Temperance in the reverse. So a restlessness and kind of uncontainedness, unself-containedness. Let's see what else we get. Okay, High Priestess in the reverse. We had this yesterday. Strength in the upright. Okay. This is nice. This is taking oneself in hand. There's an overcoming here of the feeling of sort of discombobulation that the High Priestess in the reverse yesterday led to, this sort of not being sure of our ground internally in a very personal way. I think perhaps we've, with Temperance in the reverse here, we've made a good and clear distinction between what is within and what is without, and what is possible to control and what is not possible to control. Basically, the only thing that is possible to control is what is within. The supreme power of our own reactions to things. We cannot control what is outside. And the reason I'm focusing on this inner and outer thing here is because the Temperance card is about self-containedness. We have the water of life, the water of spirit here being poured without spilling a drop from one jug to the other. So this is all about internal energy passing from one side to the other. We have disconnected here from the outside and we've taken it all in-house. Here it's in the reverse, but for me it's forming a pair with the High Priestess in the reverse, and I'm seeing her in the reverse today in so much as she was present yesterday in the reverse, and accompanied, both of these, by the Strength card, which is absolutely about taking ourselves in hand. There's a realization here that what is outside is not within our gift to control. Only what is inside, if we choose to make the distinction, of course, is within our gift to control. And when we control it, like properly and faithfully and kindly and courageously control what is inside here, as we see happening in the Strength card, it is a gift. It's a gift to ourselves, and it's a gift to those around us, because then we are no longer relying on what is around us, including other people, to give us our sense of who we are, what we want, and where we're going. We've taken it all in-house. It's wonderful. Self-possession. Self-possession. And as I say, it is a gift to others as well as to ourselves. Wonderful. There we go, you see. The Empress, who has been turning up in the reverse for quite a while now. often accompanied by the Emperor. We spoke yesterday about realizing that the hierarchy of authority and servitude in our lives with the Emperor in the reverse was coming to an end. There was a big shift taking place there. And the Emperor in the reverse yesterday was accompanied by the Empress in reverse. I think that was 2 days on the trot they both came up in the reverse. And today the Empress has turned to the upright. So that seed that was not germinating can now sprout, because we've brought the process of growth and the power of, just the power. Brought it on board, brought it on shore, brought it in-house. How wonderful. Okay, Moon in the reverse. So, illusions. Dropping away. What seemed to be illuminated, coming into view, going out of view, all very murky, and kind of illuminated at one remove by the borrowed light, the second-hand light of the moon. I mean, I'm not trying to diss the moon in any way, but it is second-hand light. That's gone into the reverse. So we have murkiness. It's like the mist clearing somehow. The fog clearing. And confusion about what was within our gift and what was not within our gift. Clearing. And we have a solidification of the direction with strength and the Empress. How wonderful. Okay, that's interesting. Hanged Man. So I think I'm going to leave it there. The Hanged Man is the Hanged Man is inviting us to take our time regarding this new landscape and look at it in whatever way you wish to. The card that is missing here, well, not missing, but the card that is coming to my mind here is the Fool. Because, like, stabilising ourselves from the Empress in the reverse and, the High Priestess in reverse, Temperance in the reverse, stabilising ourselves as the Woman in the Strength card stabilises the force of that lion, enabling the seed to sprout and growth, germination and growth to begin with the Empress here. The clouds clearing. It can take a while to work out what we're actually looking at. And that's what I'm getting from the Hanged Man here. There's no rush with this. There's no rush, because when the Emperor has left the throne and we have taken the throne, we don't need to move quickly or kind of rush any new laws or edicts or edicts or anything like that into place, because the land is ours, the territory is ours, the kingdom, the queendom, the realm is ours. Right, I said I was going to leave it there, but I didn't. And we get Death in the reverse. So this is the start of something. This is the start of something new. We had Death in the upright yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Knowing that the change that was afoot was really, really deep scale. Really deep scale. And here today, it's moved into the reverse. So it's done. 'Tis done. So I think the most important card here, I have to say, is the Hanged Man. We can take our time. We can afford to take our time. Death has done its work. The Empress is in the upright. growth is coming, spring is coming, and the long night of the murky soul is coming to an end. Dawn is on the horizon. So there is no need, and I would say even no purpose, no need to, and no purpose in rushing into anything. There's a stock take need. There's a sort of doomsday book to be compiled of the new territory. When William the Conqueror came from Normandy 1,000 years ago and invaded Britain, once he'd subdued the locals, he sent all his lieutenants and barons out to take stock. This is taking stock, and that's what the Doomsday Book is. It's who lived in what villages, what lands they held, what property they held, how many sheep and goats and cows they had. There was a complete stock take. It's time for a stock take. You'd be much better off doing that and looking at things from this aspect, the Hanged Man here, that aspect and the other aspect, before rushing in to build anything. There's plenty of time for that later on. And the Empress tells us that the seed is just beginning to sprout. How wonderful. Right, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon for another reading. Namaste.